Tanish, we can hear you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanish Sharma, a student of Mechanical Engineering final year. First of all, welcome to the webinar on Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today, we are extremely fortunate to have with us Mr. Sudhanshu Saxena, who is Director and Founder of Applied Data School, an Artificial Intelligence keynote speaker, a Senior Data Science trainee, and Senior Business Consultant at Accenture Mumbai Tech Mahindra. He is also a Senior Technology Consultant at HCL Technologies. Sir, please pardon me if I have missed anything, and we feel very privileged to be accompanied by your presence. We are all eager to hear your insights.
Hey everyone, I hope you are able to see me.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. I'm so excited to share knowledge with everyone. Right, and we're gonna start the session. Right, just couple of things I wanted to make sure that everybody is here. Right, I hope we have most of the people.
Yes, sir. We have around 70 people as of now.
Great. Right, let me share my screen. Let me know if it is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
All right, great. All right. So I can see we have a lot of people here. Everyone, here, everyone. All right. So I don't want this session to be boring. Okay. I want this session to be interactive. I want this session to be, more insightful. And I'm very pleased that a lot of people are actually looking for artificial intelligence and data science. So people, I'll give you my introduction, right? And I'm sure most of you are interested in artificial intelligence and data science. Let me start the session. Okay. So, just to give you a sense, right, people, I have more than 17 years of experience as a senior business consultant. I've been delivering sessions for many corporates pan India level. I mean, more than 125 corporates pan India level. I've taught many students through video tutorials as well. I have hosted many international conferences, and I'm also visiting faculty with many institute, including IIT Roorkee, KIT Bhubaneswar, and other universities. So if you see, right, I have trained people from different organizations, starting from consulting organizations to retail, and then from electronics to all the way to manufacturing, and from healthcare to all the way up to telecom, right? These are some of my clients where I've given trainings in different domains of artificial intelligence. There are several banking customers as well. There are several consulting organizations. There are several universities out there. Some of you might be knowing these universities as well, some of my prominent clients as well. And what I do is I operate in this particular zone, right? So this is complete AI landscape, right, which you see on the screen, right, starting from all the way from statistics to Python to computer science and computer vision, natural language processing, deep learning, and nowadays Gen AI too, right? So I train people on these many organizations, and all these technologies are very well, like, what we can say, they're just rolling out in the market, right? So there are amazing things which are happening in this domain. Okay, so we will talk about AI, we'll talk about deep learning, data science, and all those kind of stuff. I'm just not gonna, give you the boring session over here. And these are some of my clients, right? I have given you the inferences, but let's deep dive into topic, right? And I'll be picking up your questions as well. In case you have any questions, feel free to shoot. Don't wait for my session to finish up, right? I'll just read your questions and I'll try to answer you. Okay, everyone, give me a thumbs up quickly. Let me see if how many people are up. Give me a thumbs up quickly. Let's see how many people are listening actually. Okay, I can see from Saurabh. I can see from some people. Okay, great, great. You can reply me on the chat, right? We have a chat option, right? So you can just ask your questions in the chat and I'll be able to answer. And you can give me a smiley, something like this, right? It's very, very simple. You know how to give the smileys on the chat, right? Everyone, let's see how many people are up. How many people are up? Let's see on the chat how many people are active. Satyam, there you go. Satyam is very, very prompt. Amazing. What about the people? Okay, Saurav. Okay, two people. Only two people are listening. What about other people? There you go. Let me see. Okay, Anurag is now creative. Great. People, this is the basic condition, right? If you're talking to me, I'll talk to you, right? If you stop talking, I'll wind up the session. I will assume that you're not listening. There's no point giving the lectures, right, if somebody is not listening, right? So I can see 5 people have responded so far out of 75. Give me a smiley, everyone, in the chat. Let's see how many people are active. Okay. Okay, only 6 people are listening. Okay, Ayush is also listening. Devyani is also listening. Ayush, Tanish, Anurag, smart people. Amazing. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this question. Okay, very, very simple question I have. This artificial intelligence is made up of two things. Okay, right? One is artificial and one is intelligence. Okay, it's very, very easy for us to understand what is artificial, right? What is intelligence? How do you define intelligence? Right, you see, you people are very active on chat, right? Let's see how many people are able to define the intelligence. How do you define intelligence, people? And that's what the concern is, right? Because defining intelligence is the major part of artificial intelligence. Which all animal do you think we consider as intelligent? Which all animal thing you think that, okay, these are the smart people, these are intelligent people? I wanted to see, how do you define an intelligent animals, people? Let me know. Fox, you consider fox intelligent? Okay, all right. Saurav is prompt in answering. What about the people? Nobody has no idea about what intelligent animals are. Okay, Alina is thinking. Do we know any animal who is intelligent enough? Guys, I know, right? This is bit different, right, from the, because we are habitual of listening to the people, and we do not respond to it. We are not supposed to interfere or ask the questions. Okay, but let's break the myth. Okay, so dog, Saurav is saying dog, chimpanzee, right? Dolphin, right? Most of the people are saying dolphin. Amazing, people, you are absolutely right. These are one of the intelligent animals, right? Which you can see. But why do you call them intelligent, right? First thing, very, very important, why do you call them intelligent? Because they start collaborating with humans. They start behaving like humans. Okay, majority of the time when they start behaving like humans, you start calling them intelligent. Now think about an ant, a small ant, right? That ant is also intelligent enough to do the reproduction, to find the food, to make sure that they are not harmed, to make their own houses, own habitat, right? Able to collect the food and everything. But we consider human as one of the most intelligent species. Correct? True? Yes, no, maybe? Type in Y for yes and no for N and MB for maybe, right? Just type in this. I can see, right? Some people are very, very active, right? And they are listening. So people, when I say intelligence, right, we consider human as the standard. Okay, when I say human as a standard, which means, that's why, right, whenever you see artificial intelligence, you get to see a face there, right? Do you realize that? How many people have paid attention to this, that whenever you see artificial intelligence, you see human space there? Let me know. True? See, a lot of people have paid attention. These are all bunch of smart people, right, who are answering the questions. Okay, they are listening and they're very, very active. Very good. There you go, people. Okay, so how do you define an artificial intelligence, people, right? Can I say that when I make computers think, that then it is an artificial intelligence? Or can I say that automation of all the activities we associate with human thinking, like for example, whatever task human do, we can make our machine do the same task, like decision making, learning, or something? Or we can think about some very, very specific definition: science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs, is called artificial intelligence, right? That's what it is. Which means that if I can make some machines which can mimic like human brain, okay, which can act like human, right, in certain cases, we consider this as an artificial intelligence. Okay, it could be any system, a computer controlled robot, or any software which can think intelligently in the similar manner a human will think, right? Say for example, when I'm assuming, let me know if you agree with me, people. Okay, I'm just looking at your chat. Okay, so when I say that I'm designing a car which is self-driven car, am I not trying to make a car, right, which will drive in a similar manner when a intelligent driver will be sitting over there? True? Yes, no, maybe? Let me know. Yes, no, maybe, people. True? Right, we will be designing our car in such a way that somebody human, right, who is very very intelligent, very very smart, very very active, right, and can do certain tasks which a human could do probably, right? We will be creating something like that, right? That's why we call this as an AI device, right? So how do we do this, right? Is it possible to mimic the human brain? Is it possible to take that decision making ability and convert that into an AI thing? Okay, so AI is accomplished by how exactly human brain thinks. So we try to create a device which will study how exactly human brain thinks and start acting like that. Okay, so what do you mean by that, right? So human can do a lot of things. For example, human can learn, human can decide, human can talk, they can work, they can solve some problem, they can push the levers, right? They can pull the levers, they can plan the things, right? They can memorize the thing, they can experience the thing, they can communicate their thoughts, they can understand somebody's thought as well, right? So when we try to solve these kind of problems, right, when we say that how exactly human can do that, let's design a software which can do very much similarly like the task which human do, right? Let's design a software which can do the same similar kind of task. Okay, so we study how human works, right, and then we decide, okay, that this is a software which can actually make or mimic like a human brain sort of thing, right? So now this is very very interesting. How many people are Iron Man fan? Let me know, people. How many people are Iron Man fan over here? Just say me. Just simply say me. I am the fan, right? Okay. Vidushi is there. Ayush is there. Okay. Two, three people are there. Okay. All right. I can see. Okay. Now we have a lot of people. So people. Okay. Divyani doesn't like it. Okay. That's perfectly fine. It's okay not to like someone. That's perfectly okay. So think about it, right? When I say, right, that artificial intelligence types, right, there could be several things. For example, I can divide artificial intelligence based on the era. Okay, I can divide artificial intelligence based on the technology, right? Now, for me, I mean, this is what I think. Being active in this domain for a very long period of time, I assume that we should divide artificial intelligence into three parts, that too based on functions. Okay, what are my functions? There are three types of function. For example, first level of artificial intelligence, we call it as artificial narrow intelligence. What is narrow intelligence, people? Narrow intelligence means that it can do only one task. For example, we talk about Alexa. Okay, or if we talk about right, if we talk about, say, right, Siri for that matter, or if we talk about Fastag, right, they are all AI application, but they can do only one task at a time. What is that one task? If you ask Alexa to speak on something, it will just speak, right? It is a mostly conversational sort of robot. Okay, when we talk about say Fastag, it can only detect the number and can deduct the amount, right, whenever it is required. When we talk about say self-driving cars, right, these are the cars which can drive on the road, they cannot do any other task. There are only one task which is associated with it, and then they can do related task as well, but it is not that they are doing majorly task, second task. Okay, so now when we talk about artificial narrow intelligence, we have reached to 30-40% of this. Now how many people think, right? I'm sure you might have used chat gpt, correct? Right, chat gpt is an ANI, people, artificial narrow intelligence. What is narrow intelligence? It can do only one task, right? It can respond to your text. That's what it can do. Okay, now then comes the artificial general intelligence. What is general intelligence, people? General intelligence means, suppose I have a personal assistant who is able to drive my car to office, who is able to tell me that right now you need to sleep, you've already sleep deprived, right? Who is telling me that, okay, maybe today you want to order Chinese or maybe a Thai food or maybe South Indian food or North Indian food for that matter. Now this is the time for you to take the break. Now once somebody is sleeping, I will put this phone on silent mode. Okay, now I right, or maybe whenever I'm in the car, it will adjust my AC temperature. I can just need to tell, okay, please respond to all my emails, and it will is going to respond to all my emails, which means one device which can do multiple tasks. Are you getting my point? Are you with me till here, everyone? Let's see how many people are with me. Give me a smiley. You understand where I'm coming from, right? So one device which can do all the task for you, right? What is that task in Iron Man? Who is that person who was doing all the task for you, right? When you were watching Iron Man, people, when you were watching Iron Man, who was the person who? There you go. Satyam is very prompt in saying that. Jarvis. Jarvis was doing all of these things. So Jarvis was artificial general intelligence, right? Was able to do multiple tasks for the human. Okay. Now the third. So this is an hypothetical concept. Okay, there is no device which can do multiple tasks for you. And Sam Altman from OpenAI, and nowadays you see that Elon Musk, they are also talking about artificial general intelligence, right? If you see their lectures or their interviews in last 1.5 months, you will realize they're talking about AGI. Some bunch of smart people might have heard the term AGI as well, right? Let me know who heard about it. Okay, in the chat, please let me know. Okay, and then comes the artificial super intelligence. What is artificial super intelligence? Artificial super intelligence means a device which is able to do the task which human cannot perform, okay, at any cost. Identifying the mass of the black hole, right? Exactly calculating the temperature of the sun. There are certain tasks which you cannot perform, right? Going to a different planet which is far more years, 100 or 200 years ago, right? Then doing something, right? Identifying a new element in the periodic table. There are certain tasks which are impossible for you, right? And all of these tasks which you see in movies, they are being performed by artificial super intelligence. You getting my point? Are you with me till here? This is called artificial super intelligence, and this is the task, right? Right, which you might have seen in many movies, right? So when you see those movies, right, you see artificial super intelligence, okay, which can take you to a different planet, right? Taking human to a different planet, doing certain things which are not, you know, not feasible, right? Something which is like looks like a magic sort of thing, right? All these things are done by artificial super intelligence. Now, artificial super intelligence is a hypothetical concept. It has not been made yet, okay? And this is the place where you actually, right, take out money from your pocket. Okay, that's, you wanted to see this, right? If somebody will show you Alexa, probably you'll not go for it, correct? So so you will be paying money for watching artificial super intelligence. Okay, that's what. How many people find it informative? Just type in BLB, bulb, right? Which means that something has actually popped up in your mind, right? You understood the concept. Type in BLB. Let's see how many people are typing it. Satyam is very, very prompt. Always first. He is always has got his hand on the keyword. Amazing, Satyam. You've been very, very prompt. Great. Okay. So now what you see is that artificial super intelligence is all about something which human cannot do. Let's talk a little bit more. So when I define an artificial intelligence thing, there are certain tasks which I want my artificial intelligence to do, right? For, and based on this, these tasks, like we have several segregation also. So we have machine learning, right? Natural language processing, speech, expert system. I want a system which can plan, schedule, and optimize that task for me, right? Then I have robotics, right? One of the stream of artificial intelligence. Then I have computer vision, right? And then I want my machine to do certain tasks for me, which an intelligent human will do probably, right? So if you combine machine learning, right, with natural language processing. Now, what is natural language processing here? The language we do speak, okay? The language which we speak, the human language, okay? So if you process that language in a computer, right? Or if you make a computer device or a software device which can understand human language and interact with you, right? That is called natural language processing, okay? So, and what is this machine learning? Machine learning is acting as a brain for artificial intelligence. Okay. So machine learning is the branch which helps AI to understand the pattern. Okay. Understand the pattern. Okay. And it is actually helping you learn from the data, right? The way we learn from the data. For example, say just to give you some idea, okay? So when you comb your hair, right, or the way you dress up, okay, or the way you speak, the way you celebrate your festival, the way you talk to other people, these are all things which are coming out from community. True. How does it coming out from the community? because you're learning the patterns of the community. Very much similar to that, in artificial intelligence, we have machine learning, which can learn the pattern, right? And can learn the pattern and can start talking to you, right? So when you pick up this machine learning, which is acting as a brain for artificial intelligence, and you pick up this natural language processing, which is the human language, you combine them together, you start getting Alexa, Siri, Cortana, right? If you add hardware also, you start getting Alexa. But if you combine the software part of it, you get Siri or Cortana, right? You with me or till here? Right? You have a brain and somebody who can speak, right? You combine them together, you are able to identify or talk to people, right? What language they are speaking. I hope that that makes sense, correct? Now, then we have then we have computer vision. What is computer vision? Ability of a computer to see the external world, right? And realizes that into internal world. So what a webcam do? Webcam actually picks up the external world, right? And push that information into the computer. Suppose I am the computer, right? It was seeing what exactly my eyes are doing, right? It is seeing the external world and pushing that information into my brain, right? So if I make an attendance system, which is an eye-based attendance system, which can identify people on the road, right, or identify marking your attendance in the classroom, or marking if you are attentive or not, right? That can be done through computer vision, right, which can see the external world and combine it with the brain, and then you are able to identify everything on the road, right? And there are some applications of it. For example, FASTag. You might have noticed FASTag, right? So FASTag is doing what? Using the brain and computer vision technology to identify what is the number on in the car, and based on that number, it is deducting the amount. Okay. Now, this is one of the application where you're identifying the cars. If there is any car who is not or violating the rules in the traffic or not going properly, right? Uh, and there are several applications, right? So you have technologies which will tell you that okay, you need to go to supermarket, okay, and then you wanted to pick up everything, whatever you wanted to pick up, you put that into your cart, and you don't need to be in the queue. That amount is already deducted from your Amazon, and this is live technology, people. Okay, this is live in US, and this is called Amazon Go. Okay, they call it as just walkout technology, right? So you can see on the banner, just walkout technology, right? This is already there, right? It's called Amazon Go. So when you combine machine learning with natural language processing plus computer vision, which means mind, eyes, and speaking ability, and then you combine with some sensors and some motors, you are able to see the Sophia robot. Okay, you're able to see Sophia robot, right? Correct. This is what you get to see, right? So Sophia robot is nothing but a device which can combine all these things together. Okay, I hope that makes sense to everyone. Now we are talking about a lot of machine learning thing, right? What is machine learning, right? Machine learning is acting as a brain for artificial intelligence. When I say brain for artificial intelligence, I mean to say that all the tasks, right, which is trying to mimic the human brain, right, can be done with the help of machine learning. And there are several applications of machine learning, right? What are the applications of machine learning, right? Similar pins, right? If you go to Pinterest and you ask for something, it somebody who is there, right, somebody who is a human, right, can think that if it is a dolphin or a banana, right? Now as a human we understand it, but think about it, that machines are intelligent enough. When you search for baby shark food, they'll be able to give you the right pictures, like this. Face recognition is one of the application which you might have seen a lot of times, right? Face recognition is being done in multiple devices nowadays. It was originated for mobile phones, but nowadays even these face recognition applications are being used for payments as well, right? It can identify whether you are the right person or not to do the payment, and based on that you can get the payment done, right? Some of the mobile phones also, like for example, if you go for Apple is also having a payment gateway integrated with the face recognition. So if you identify your face, and then you'll be able to pay that amount. Okay, there are some applications, for example, on LinkedIn, right? So you get to see people you may know, right? This is one of the machine learning application recommendation system, which can tell you that okay, You might be identifying the people based on the location, based on your course, based on your interest, or based on your what do you call the skill set, right? There could be several people, right, which can ask you for these kind of things. So you will get to see a lot of things nowadays on LinkedIn as well, right? Email spam and malware filtering, right? Lots and lots of I think this is one of the oldest technique which we are using in emails, right? Identifying that one email is spam or not. And how many people are like, let me know, right? Please be on the chat, let me know how many people are lucky that somebody is sharing fortune with you. I have won 8 billion US dollars. How much amount you bought? How much amount you been offered in the, you know, you got these emails, right? Somebody is sharing some fortune with you, right? Take that money, give the account details. Did they ask for you that for these details in the spam email? Yes. You won 5 crore. See, Vidushi is so humble, right, that she wanted to, study and work hard, right? She denied that 5 crore. Correct? Satyam, you might not have seen this in spam email. With ask Vidushi, right? She's been so humble, isn't it? She is able to, I mean, she wanted to study hard and be on her own, isn't it? Right? I've been lucky many times, right? But I never shared my contact details. Please don't do that, right? Trust on your own instinct. Okay. Now this is one of the oldest technique, right? So you see product recommendations, right? And how does it happen? Say for example, people of your age in your particular region are actually ordering a mobile phone. So when you go to Amazon or any other e-retail site, they will try to offer the similar kind of stuff, right, to you as well, right, to show you on the home page. Otherwise, on Amazon, let me know if it is true or not. Okay, people are selling anything on Amazon, right? People are also selling pressure cooker. But did you ever get a pressure cooker in your recommendation? You always get the recommendation what you might be liking, or you might wanted to click on. Correct? True or not? Let me know, people. I'm just waiting for your responses, right? Yes, no, maybe. Happens or not? You will not get, any, XYZ thing. You will always get something which is maybe of use, right? You people are selling anything, everything on Amazon, but you don't get it, right? Lot of things, lot of banking or BFSI sector are also trying to understand how to stop and do the fraud detection as well, right? This has been happening a lot of times, and lot many companies are doing it, right? All the credit card companies which are offering credit card and all. Nowadays, AI is and machine learning is also being used in disease identification and diagnosis, where they can identify that with very high accuracy, but somebody is suffering from that disease or not. And nowadays you have a lot of variables, right? You have the watches, right, which are smart enough. Soon these watches will be evolved, right, and they will be able to send your details to the doctor, right? So in case you're facing some kind of issues, your doctor will be notified immediately. And once your doctor is notified immediately, you will be able to get an immediate medical attention in case somebody needs it. And then doctor will be able to suggest and call your people so that your treatment can be done on time, right? So a lot of things are happening in this personalized treatment as well. Voice assistant, my favorite, right? Nowadays, like these are the I think these are the places where most of the researches are happening. Lot of assistants are there, personal assistants are there. They are able to help you out with n number of things. Face recognition, we have already seen. IBM Watson is creating very intelligent bots which can actually use all of these NLP and technologies, which can help a lot of businesses. Personalized treatment is there, right? And then on individual accounts, we can see whether people are doing hate speech. We can manage the timeline of the Twitter, and we can identify what is happening section. We can also identify whom to follow suggestion and optimize the Twitter ads. A lot of things are happening in social media as well. Character recognition, right? I think this is, I always get amazed with this. Character recognition is one of the things which is happening. Augmented object recognition, navigation to barcode and meter counter, and nowadays you see a lot of UPI things, right, which are also very much similar to that as well. Now, people, let's move to our next section, right? What is data science, right? And why data science is coming with artificial intelligence, right? Let me know why data science is coming with artificial intelligence. Why, what is the connection of artificial intelligence with machine learning and with data science, right? How can we say that? So just to give you some facts over here, people. So this artificial intelligence is a bigger chunk. Okay, it's a big chunk. Okay, and in artificial intelligence we have something called as machine learning. Okay, which is a smaller part of it. So artificial intelligence is made up of what? Computer vision. Okay, which can see the external environment, right? Then you have right, you have something called as natural language processing, ability of a human to speak, right? And then you have the brain, right, which is called machine learning. So machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence. Okay, now let's talk about what is this data science doing over here. Okay, let's see how it is connected. Okay, I think Noor has some question. Noor, you want to ask something? Okay, no worries. No worries if you don't have any questions, right? Okay, all right. So now when we talk about data science, people, right, I'll tell you something. There are a lot of things are happening, right? But what is there for business? Okay, so when I say that data science is a specific interdisciplinary field, right? What is interdisciplinary? I'll explain that in a bit, right? But try to understand, right? When I use artificial intelligence and machine learning for business reasons to enhance the business, right? That's where data science comes into the picture. So data science is an interdisciplinary field, which means that it's not one thing. It actually comprises of multiple things combined together. I'll show you the graph in a bit, right? It's an interdisciplinary thing field, the field which uses scientific methods, okay, processes, algorithms, and systems to extract knowledge and insights from the data. A lot of we all are collecting data, right? So I've clicked on iPhone 15 Pro, right? I have clicked on, say, a fashion accessory, right? I have clicked on an electronics item, right? And business wants to know, right, that if this user has clicked on three different items, right, say electronic item, fashion accessory, or a phone, mobile phone, right, what is the probability of this user buying that particular product? Okay, if I know that this user is interested in that particular product, I will be sending him some sort of offers or some sort of suggestions so that this person will end up buying certain things from me, right? And that's what the data science is all about. So data science is nothing but combining scientific methods, processes, and algorithms and systems to extract knowledge and insights from the data. There are millions of people who are doing shopping, out of which I want to find out which are my prospective customers, which all are my prospective customers, and based on that I wanted to ask some questions. I wanted to enhance my business, right? That's what I wanted to do. So data science is a concept of combining statistics, data analysis, machine learning, and all relevant things combined together to understand the data. And when I start understanding the data, I started getting some sort of assumptions from the data, which will be very, very helpful in the business. Are you getting my point? Are you with me till here? Are you with me till here? Yes, no, maybe. Are you with me? Let me know. Yeah. Okay. Great. Great. I can see a lot of people are responding. Okay. Great. All right. So let's see what is this data science. So look at this, right? So you have machine learning, right, on the top. Okay. You have maths and statistics. You have visualization and computer science. What exactly this means is, okay, so say there is a bank, let's say, okay, and this bank has got 50 lakh customers. Not a big deal for a bank. 50 lakh customer is not a big deal, right? Now, what this bank wants basically, this bank says, you know what? I wanted to increase my business, and I wanted to offer home loans to everyone. Now, what difficulty bank will face if they will want to send notifications, or they'll call the customer care? Okay, let's call our customer and send them emails and WhatsApp that, okay, your home loan is there, and why don't you ask for home loan and blah blah stuff. Right? Now think about it. Out of 50 lakh customers, right? There will be there will be a possibility of 25 lakh customers not eligible for home loan. Okay, they will not be eligible at all, right? Then there will be some customers who are already having the home loan. There will be some customer who might not want home loan. Okay, there will be some customer whose ratings are not good. There will be some customer who are not reachable, their phone numbers are wrong, their email addresses are wrong, right? There will be some customer who have already taken the loan. So out of 50 lakh customer, there will be 1 lakh customer who are actually eligible for it. Then some people might not want it to home loan, right? They will say simply that I don't need home loan, right? I've already settled my home and everything, I don't need home loan, right? So out of 1 lakh, right, there are only 50,000. Think about it, 50 lakh customers, and out of which only 50,000 people are eligible. Now I have a choice. Okay, either I can send my all customer care, send 50 lakh emails, send them reminders and talk to them, and do all of these things. Or with the help of data analytics, I can filter out some 75,000 prospective customer, out of which 50,000 will buy my services. Do you understand? That's where business are playing. That's what business want to do. So what they do is, and this is what, right? Domain expertise. What is domain expertise, people? Domain expertise means there are some open secrets in banking domain, right? Which a telecom guy might not be aware of. Somebody who's working in telecom, right, for 10 years, right? Somebody who's working in banking for 10 years. That banking guy will know some open secrets in banking domain, which everybody in the banking domain might be aware of. Correct? And in the telecom, right, there are some open secrets. There are some working methodologies which are there in telecom sector, which banking guy might not be aware of, and they will never meet, right? To explain, right? Because this is something which you learn over a period of time, right? So this is called domain expertise, right? What is domain? Domain in which, where exactly your company is doing business. So if your company is doing business in BFSI, that's your domain, right? If your company is doing business in education, this is it's an education domain or ed tech domain, right? Or if the company is doing business in consulting, right, that's the domain. So domain expertise is required. And then you combine machine learning, which is a branch of artificial intelligence. Then you pick up maths and statistics. Then you combine visualization and computer science, combine them all together. You call it as data science. Okay. So data science is not one thing, it's a combination of multiple things, right? Which business use a lot. Okay. So when you say data science, right, and this is increasing like anything, right? Nowadays, when I say artificial intelligence market, right, data science is already included into it. And these are uh, the most prospective domains where your placement will be happening. Okay. So healthcare is one of them, BFSI, banking, financial sector, and banking, finance, and insurance sector, law, retail, advertising, and media, right? You have automotive and transportation, agriculture, manufacturing, and others, right? And IT is one of them, right? And in Asia itself, right, this market is growing like anything with 42.2% rate. Massive. It's a massive growth. Every organization, no matter what the organization is. I have done it for one manufacturing company who is using data science and artificial intelligence. They manufacture beer, and they are also using artificial intelligence and data science. Okay, so I was I never thought, right, a beer company will actually be generating or data or to do this analytics and all, right? So now you can see that majority of these companies, almost every organization who has some data, they will be using data science and artificial intelligence to predict about certain things about their businesses, right? And it is going with massive rate, right? It's getting doubled, right, every 2 years, right? It's that massive. Okay. So what are the data science application? I'm going to tell you some domains, and I'll tell you what are these applications, right? I really want you to have that insight, right? Whenever you see those right? Whenever you see those companies, I want you to start thinking in this way, okay? So data science is being used for targeted advertising. Okay. I want to sell my service, right? Suppose I have a mobile phone. Okay. I have a mobile phone or I have a gadget for that matter, right? And this gadget is very, very complex and very, very costly. What will be the right audience, right? People who are very interested into this, but they do not have money. Say, for example, people say somebody who is 14, 15 years old, and then say till 21 and 23, till you start earning, right? There will be very few people who can afford a gadget, right? So should I advertise my gadget over there where people are interested but they're not ready to buy? Or if I target somebody who is above 50, right, who is has all the money but they're not interested into it, or probably I will try to advertise it from somewhere between 23 to 24 to all the way up to 30 and 35 years of age, where people are actually have money and then they're willing to buy that particular product. So this is called targeted advertisement. Okay. And you can use it for internet research, you can use it for e-commerce, you can use it for education, you can use it for video streaming as well. Nowadays it is being used in multiple, and all you what I'm showing you these are the use cases, people. This is how organizations are using it. Okay. So the companies are doing the cross selling and upselling, right? What is cross selling and upselling, right? When you buy a mobile phone, you Amazon will prompt you to buy the cover also. When you buy an air conditioner from them, right, they will also prompt you to buy stabilizer, right, to to make sure that the AC is protected, right? So these are called cross selling and upselling, right? So purchase likelihood, whether this customer will buy that particular product or not, or churn analytics, right? Whether this customer will leave our organization or not, or customer analytics, or demand forecasting. What will be the demand of my product in upcoming 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 year, or even 3 years. Customer store and product segmentation. What to sell, where to keep that product, right? So that people will buy more and more. Marketing mix model, pricing analytics, attribution modeling. All of these things are what? These are applications of data science in different domains. And trust me, people, there is no domain who is not doing data science as of now. There's no domain at all, I'm telling you. I've been doing it for years now. It's more than a decade I've been doing it, and there is no domain which is left out as of now. Recommendation engine, right? So you bought something, right, and you put them into cart, or you actually waited for 1 minute or something in Amazon, right? You've clicked on it, you've seen the videos, right, images and everything. And what you see, if you do not buy that product, right, we will the companies, they will start giving you the advertisement. So you might have seen this if you put something in the cart, right, you start getting those advertisement on Google. True? Let me know in the comment, right? This happens all the time, isn't it? When you search for something on Google, you start getting advertisement for that, right? This is called recommendation engine, right? You have fraud detection. So it has been used in multiple domains: financial fraud detection, healthcare fraud detection, claims, e-commerce or retail, right? And there could be, this can happen on multiple level: customer level, account level, device level, location level, or even transactional data level, right? This is also happening. So there will be one person who is required, who is very much aggressive in finding out where the frauds are happening. How do I automate this, right? Because there are millions of transactions which are happening all around, right? So I want to find, and these are the people who are data scientists. Okay. So data science in healthcare, right? This is being used in communication assistance and personalized medicine, drug interaction, standardized image recognition, automated lab work, or improved monitoring, or optimize and integrated care. And there could be n number of things. Airline services planning with data science. Okay. Revenue management, crew management, messaging automation, fraud detection, in-flight sales, food supply, airport self-service, right? Flight management and autonomous flight, everything. I mean, airline industry is all around data science and artificial intelligence. In telecom, margin analytics, fraud analytics, revenue assurance, right? And there will be a cost optimization, customer experience, operation optimization. All of these are different use cases of data science in telecom, right? I've shown you this slide earlier. Now, how do we do all of these things, people? How do we do? So we have Jupyter, we have Python, we have QGIS. There are several tools, right? Which are majority of the time it is happening in Python nowadays, because Python will help you do artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, scientific calculation, robotics, scripting, network analysis, web hosting, app designing. They could, I mean, there's nothing which Python cannot do. So Python is the main programming language, right? Which can do multiple tasks for you. And you have several supporting library as well, like say TensorFlow, scikit-learn, Keras, Matplotlib, Pandas, right? NumPy, SciPy. All of these are supporting libraries which are happening in which are there in data science, which will help you learn a lot of things from for data science and doing all of these case studies. This market will grow, right? Like anything, people, right? And you can see that the incremental growth is 7.22 billion from 2018 to 2013, 2023, and this is growing like anything. And there are, every organization is needing that artificial intelligence, and with Gen AI, even this is going even further to the next level, right? So nowadays with Gen AI, there are a lot of competition in the market to come up with MVPs and other things, right? So this is growing like anything. Okay. All right, people, that's pretty much it, right? You can connect with me on LinkedIn with Sudhanshu1626, right? I'll share the link with you, and I'm up for your questions. Okay, I wanted to see, right, what kind of questions you have. Last 10 minutes, I wanted to pick up your questions, please. Let's see how many questions we have. Okay, which job is better, better data science or data analyst? Okay, so right, Noor, it's a very good question. To be honest, uh, they in India there is not much difference, right? People used to have data analyst, right? People who are working with Excel and Power BI and Tableau. Nowadays, everything is interchanged, right? Um, Everything is interconnected, right? So there is not much difference. So people expect you to do data science kind of job even if you are hired as data analyst. Okay, so there is not much difference nowadays. Eventually everything falls under data science nowadays. I hope you got the answer. Okay, so I have a question from Satyam. Sir, can a student of mechanical engineer grow in the field of AI? Of course. Why not? Why not? Satyam, I'll tell you. Right, I am from electronics and instrumentation. Okay, you've seen my profile, right? You've seen my profile, didn't you? Right, I am from electronics and instrumentation, right? And you know what electronics and instrumentation does, right? It's a cousin sister of mechanical, isn't it? It's a cousin sister of mechanical, right? Where I say, when I say cousin sister, I mean to say there's not much thing, right? Which you can see, in this, not much of the thing, programming sort of thing, right? Which you can see. So it's not about the your degree, people. Nobody is gonna offer the job on the basis of your degree. They will always ask for skill. Okay. If degree is the measure of getting placed somewhere, nobody in IIT will have an interview ever. Are you with me on this, Satyam? You understand where I'm coming from? Even IIT people fail in a lot of interviews, right? Because people are looking for skills. Okay. Are you with me, Satyam? You understand where I'm coming from? Why do we, they are the brightest people, right? If you consider IIT as the brightest institute, right? Why are they taking interviews of IITians? They are the bright. It's not about degree at all. Nowadays especially, it is not about degree, it's about skill. If you have that skill, right, you can definitely grow in the field of AI. Okay, there will be several step by step thing, right, which you can follow, and you can become ever growing in AI domain. How to start career in data science? Okay, this is a question from Shanvi. Okay, so Shanvi, the first step is that you need to be little proactive. Okay, when I say proactive, it means that if you're assuming that, okay, I will take a degree again in data science, by the time you're done with the degree, there are 50,000 jobs which are already filled. Okay, so don't do that, right? You have to act fast. Things are changing very rapidly. Earlier, I used to see the change in 10 years. Then I started seeing the change in 5 years, then 3 years, then 2 years. Now things are changing every 3 months. Okay. So how to start a career with data science? Start learning Python first. then learn Python for data science, then learn statistics, and then you will be able to learn a lot of things in machine learning and artificial intelligence, right? And then data science, of course, right? With the help of some basic understanding of statistics and everything, you will start understanding data science. So start learning. The first step is statistics. Don't read that statistics, right? That boring statistics. There is a very interesting version of statistics which is called as business statistics. Okay, don't use the normal books of statistics. Try learning business statistics. If you understand statistics, there's no stopping in data science. Okay, all right, I hope you got the answer, Shanvi. Noor, you got the answer? Okay, all right, all right. What else, people? What else? I wanted to answer some of your queries here. Anything else which you wanted to ask? Okay.
Hey, hi Sudhanshu, this is Indresh. I'm one of the board member in Whiteboard Foundation. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, sir. Thank you. What about you?
I'm good, Sudhanshu. So, Sudhanshu, to be very honest, I was like attending the complete session, and this was one of my favorite session I have attended till now. Okay,
You.
and that was a very in-depth knowledge which you have covered in today's topic. So, guys, if you have any further questions, please do let us know. Or else, if you have any more questions, you can do one thing. You can just note down those questions and share it to us, and we will take a help of Sudhanshu once again to give those answers, and like he can answer on email or someone somewhere else.
Sure,
And
sure.
guys, who I'm very much sure there might be a lot of friends who have missed this opportunity to attend this session. So what you can do, this session will be uploaded on YouTube. You can subscribe our channel Whiteboard Foundation. I will share you the link. Just give me a second. So this session will be uploaded over there by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If you have missed anything to pen down, you can just go through it, go through there, and you can just note it down. Okay, let me share that link with you guys. Just give me a second.
I
Okay.
think we got it. Yeah.
Yes, we got it from one of my friend.
No
Okay,
worries.
that's great. Let me share from my side as well. Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
So guys, you can just follow this channel. You will get the uploaded video by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So if you have missed anything, you can just go there and get it done. Yes, Tanish, hand it over to you. That's that from
Thank you,
our
sir.
side. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful webinar. On behalf of the VTKIT Dorahat, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Mr. Sudhanshu Saxena, sir, Director and Founder of Applied Data School. Once again, thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time and knowledge with us. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. It was a great pleasure talking to all of you. And the people were very, very enthusiastic. Like a lot of people were responding in the chat, and I was amazed to see all these responses. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye.
Take care. We'll connect soon again. Thank you.
Sure. Bye.